Well, good evening. This is Eric Rolins, the Constitutionalist, and I am here at the Lincoln Reagan dinner, or I guess it's Lincoln Reagan Freedom Gala for Merced County. This is to support the Grand Old Party, the Republican Party here in Merced County, and I am joined by Adrin, Lopez, Juarez. Now, he's an Atwater guy. He's a patriot. He's a young guy, which I'm always excited to see. Young guys getting involved that know their stuff. Adrin, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Rolins. I'm glad to be here and be in your full support, my friend.
So why are you here?
I am here to support the dinner for President Donald Trump and for all our patriots. I'm here to support the Republican Party, and we're here to support all of California with our governor candidates.
So as a young guy, and you would not be thought of as necessarily a traditional Republican. Why'd you become a Republican?
You know, I became a Republican because it aligned with my values of God, family, and religion. And that's what made me, led to that party, and this is where we're at. It only makes sense to me.
So is your family Republican?
You know what I would say? My family is Jehovah's Witness, and I tell my mother that...
So not political?
Not political, no, but I tell them that...
Their values are pretty conservative, though. I've
Yes,
got a lot of
yes.
friends that are Jehovah's Witnesses, and their values are definitely in the conservative range.
I tell them, just like me, we're not only Christians, but we're the most hated Christians. Same thing with the politics. We're the most hated party, and it's because we speak the truth.
There is a price for speaking the truth,
Yes,
but
there
there's
is.
also a reward for
Yes.
speaking the truth.
Yes.
So I think those things more than balance out.
They do.
So are you able to convince anybody that they need to be Republicans? As a young guy, you realize you have a unique way to connect with people that I don't. They see me and they see an old guy. They see you and they're like, wait a minute, what's he doing? What's going on?
In my district in Atwater, there was no voters. And when I ran for city council, we ended up flipping Atwater, Merced County, and the state of California red. And we did it by going out there and, letting people know that this is the only right party to do. And we convinced over more than about 3,000 people at this point to be Republicans. And that was due to one of my hard work. So,
Well, you live in a district that's pretty high percentage Hispanic. Are you fluent?
yes.
Okay, that's a powerful thing. Meeting somebody part of the way. For my living, I buy and sell antiques. And so I'm out at the remate all the time. Various remates. So that's the swap meet, folks. And by me speaking just a little bit of Spanish, I'm nowhere near fluent. It builds bridges. We have to reach out to communities that are not traditionally Republican and meet them part of the way and let them, instead of going, oh, no, you're just different. No, you don't matter. No, everybody matters. We want you to embrace the American dream, and we want you to be a part of a party that I think provides hope. The Democrats, they provide insanity. The Republicans, they're not perfect, but they provide hope and common sense.
Yes, they do.
Final thoughts?
I'm happy being here. I'm happy, you gave me the chance to talk with you, and, we got to do this, and, I couldn't thank you anymore, Mr. Rolins, and thank you for your opportunity of having me be here and say a little thing or two to the people of the United States.
Well, it's always good to see Adrian. I thank you for this time, sir.
Thank you, my friend.